Students, now see page number 7. That is affirmative and negative sentences. Sentences can be affirmative or negative. Then affirmative sentences affirm or state something. So yesterday there was terrible fog in Delhi. That is one example for affirmative sentence. This is something that happens every winter. That is second example. Then negative sentences deny or negate something. No plane could take off from the Delhi airport. I will never travel in January again. So after reading the sentences, we found that they gave a negative meaning. But in the first one, it is positive. Yesterday there was terrible fog in Delhi. This is something that happens every winter. So that is affirmative and negative. Declarative, interrogative and imperative sentences can be written in the negative. So declarative sentences, interrogative sentences and imperative sentences can be written in the negative forms. So we can make positive and negative forms of sentences. I could not have written this faster. Declarative sentence. Couldn't you have come earlier? Question, interrogative. Do not be late again. Imperative. So these are the 3 examples, and each sentence has a negative sense. I cannot have written this faster. Generally, negative sentences can be changed into affirmative ones. So negative sentences can be changed into affirmative or positive, and affirmative sentences can be changed into negative ones without changing the meaning of the original sentences. Got it? Read it once again. Negative sentences can be changed into affirmative, and affirmative sentences can be changed into negative ones without changing the meaning. Dhruv is more generous than me. Affirmative. I am not as generous as Dhruv. That means Dhruv is more generous. Got it? There is no change in the meaning. Then Everest is the highest mountain peak in the world. Affirmative form. No mountain peak in the world is as high as Everest. So what does it mean? Everest is the highest mountain peak in the world. So these 2 sentences give same meaning. There is no change in the meaning. Everybody was present at the meeting. Affirmative. Nobody was absent at the meeting. Negative. So it means what? Everybody was present there. Got it? Akbar was the greatest of the Mughal emperors. Affirmative sentence. No Mughal emperor was as great as Akbar. That means Akbar was the greatest of the Mughal emperors. Same meaning. Clear? The note, we often use contractions for the negative when we speak. Contracted forms. Do not, don't. By using that apostrophe. Must not, mustn't. Would not, wouldn't. Then does not, doesn't. Could not, couldn't. Were not, weren't. Did not, didn't. Are not, aren't. Should not, shouldn't. Then cannot, can't. Okay. So there are Some more examples for that. Then see that E. Change the sentences from affirmative to negative or from negative to affirmative. One is given there. Jinia runs faster than Murali. Is it affirmative or negative? This is an example for affirmative. Then, how can you identify negative sentence? This use of not or no, that will be there in the sentences. Murali cannot run as fast as Jinia. There is no change in the meaning also. It means that Jinia runs faster than Murali. So we change it in another way and we make a negative sentence. Murali cannot run as fast as Jinia. Clear? Second, Soham is the tallest boy in the class. No other boy in the class is as tall as Soham. No other boy in the class is as tall as Soham. No change in the meaning. And see that 3. Nobody disliked the film. That means everybody liked the film. Everybody liked the film means nobody disliked the film. Our team won the match yesterday. Our team did not lose the match yesterday. Did not lose means won the match yesterday. Then Sheetal does not play the violin often. Sheetal seldom play the violin. Sheetal seldom plays the violin. That means Sheetal does not play the violin often. No change in the meaning. Is it clear? Now students, see page number 8. That is F. Identify these sentences as affirmative or negative. Change the forms of the sentences from affirmative to negative or from negative to affirmative. First one is given there as an example. The milk is too hot for me to drink. This is an example for affirmative. Too hot for me to drink. Changed form, that means negative form. The milk is so hot that I cannot drink it. Clear? Negative form. The milk is so hot that I cannot drink it. Second, this table is not expensive. So what type of sentence it is? Affirmative or negative? Negative, because not is used there. This table is not expensive. Then what is the changed form? This table is cheap. We used another word, cheap. Cheap means not at all expensive. Okay, so we got affirmative. Then the little boy sang better than the rest of the participants. The little boy sang better than the rest of the participants. That's an example for affirmative sentence. Then how to change it into negative? The rest of the participants did not sing as well as the little boy. There is no change in the meaning. See the first one. The little boy sang better than the rest of the participants. Then the negative form is the rest of the participants did not sing as well as the little boy. So who sang well? Little boy. Then Delhi is not as cold as Shimla. Affirmative or negative? It's a negative one. Then changed form is Shimla is colder than Delhi. Shimla is colder than Delhi. See the first sentence, Delhi is not as cold as Shimla. So, Shimla is colder than Delhi. Then 5. Everybody reached on time for the function. Affirmative sentence. So, negative form is nobody reached late for the function. Nobody reached late for the function. That means everybody reached on time for the function. Then the match could have been more exciting. 6. The match could have been more exciting. That is an affirmative sentence. So, the negative form is the match was not very exciting. The match was not very exciting. In negative forms, you can use not. You can identify it. Okay. Then 7, 8, 9, 10. Make self-attempt. 7 to 10. 4. 4 statements are there that you can make self-attempt. Clear?